But now that we're done with autumn, we can head into the last season. Winter! Probably the coolest month of them all. We're gonna go ahead and break the ice. Break the ice with this enemy. That's two for the price of one, Grandma, on puns. I know that Ice Cube didn't like my pun. He didn't think it was very cool. Anyways, we're gonna go inside Winter. Winter is kind of like, you know, your second Freeze Easy Peak level. You got ice level, ice physics, you got snow everywhere. It's just, you know, it's all fun and dandy. The snare bears are all buried in snow and they're all dead. So you don't have to worry about snare bears, you know, ruining your day and everything. There's not really much in Winter to do except, like, a couple things. You got these evil snowmen back from Freeze Easy Peak giving you a hard day. But yeah, there's really nothing in here that's too much different. You can actually walk on the brambles now, as indicated by, you know, these enemies right here, and I'm getting hit by snowballs with the snowmen. There's flight pads everywhere, so you're going to be seeing flights everywhere. But I do believe in this season, yeah, we finally got our last Jinjo. If you backflip on top of Mumbo's skull, you can get your last Jiggy. And with that, we actually got a gamer picker unlocked, and that's for finding all the, Bear Win gamer pick to spruce up gamer profile. Nice. Yeah, for finding all the Jinjos in the game, that was our last Jinjo in the game, by the way. You unlock a gamer picture. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, you get a gamer picture for your Xbox Live arcade, or Xbox Live profile. If you're playing this on Xbox One, I mean, it really doesn't really do you very good. But yeah, that was our last Jinjo Jiggy. So with that, we have 9 Jiggies. We only have one more left to get, and I know what that one is. But let's go meet Mumbo. Let's see what he's doing. You're not Mumbo. Mumbo's on vacation, you hairy fool. Come back in spring. Okay, fine. I guess he went south for the winter. Like any other bird. I mean, an indication by the feathers up here, you know. He really did go south for the winter. Anyways, there's nothing in here. Just feathers. You're going to be needing a lot of feathers in this part of the level anyways, because you're going to be actually flight padding a lot. We're going to go ahead and we're going to try to beak bomb some of these guys, because one of these guys, if I remember correctly, I think it's the one on top of the tree, actually holds something. I think it holds a grunty switch, if I remember correctly. But we're going to go ahead and just deal with him. Ow. Man, I'm just really bad with a beak bombing attack. I may have been wrong now looking back on things. I try to remember things and sometimes it doesn't come out. The flower's dead in winter. So yeah, you couldn't even get this Jiggy in winter. You had to do it in autumn whenever it was fully grown. So yeah, it's best to get it that way that I showed you. So yeah, you can't get that Jiggy in winter. Now, there's one more thing that we can do here. I'll go get those snowmen here in a minute. It's just... Right now, they're just... my peak bombing is not really cooperating with me today. I'm going to go ahead and break these ice fools here. There is something else in this water here. As you can see, the pond is frozen over. But it is not all the way frozen. There's one little spot here where we can actually dive into the water. But... make sure you're ready. When you dive into the water, it says, yes, that's right, swim under there. Icy water takes double air. Yeah, just like Rusty Bucket Bay. If you're in this water, you're going to take double air swimming. But we really need to swim very, very quickly to Naughty's house inside. Because Naughty has something that we haven't got just yet. Come up here. And get out of here quickly, because nobody wants to be in the water for very long. It works just like Rusty Bucket Bay. Not only does it take double air, but if you're still surfaced on the water, you're still taking breath away. Cool. I don't usually get visitors in the winter. Yeah, I know. You're surprised to see me, Naughty. I'm surprised you're up. But inside Naughty's house is our next honeycomb piece. So just keep that in mind that we still haven't gotten any of the honeycomb pieces yet. You're probably wondering, well, where's the second one? Well, we're going to get that here in a second. But yeah, don't even go for that life that's over beyond yonder. It's not worth it. Because by the time you get done getting that life and going to Naughty's house, you will die. It's there. It's literally there as a trap. So don't even bother going for that life. It's not even possible to get it without dying. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, there we go. We got our first honeycomb piece. We're pretty much done with Naughty, so we don't have to worry about him no more. Yeah, these stupid snowmen are still here. I better go ahead and take care of them. Because they're just gonna keep throwing snowballs at me. My beak bombing barrage is not really working. My aim is just horrible. Of course, I'm not really good at aiming things in general. If anybody watched me play an FPS, they'll know for sure. Alright, so go ahead. I get a hit in your face, man. I just hit your face. Alright, let's turn around real quick. Alright. There we go. Got you out of the way. Don't have to worry about you no more. Yeah, this level is really long, guys, so I would really suggest being very careful or play the Xbox version. Just go, if you're going for the notes, just make sure you get the notes and don't worry about anything else. Because nothing really stings worse than having to redo Click Clock Wood. It makes you really hate this level too, I'm going to be honest with you. If you're trying to 100% this game, when you play the old version of the game, you'll learn to really hate Click Clock Wood. Because if you die even once, it's just like, man, I have to redo a whole hour's worth of gameplay. Because as you can see, it's probably taken me like well over an hour to do this level. So, alright, so we're just going to go ahead and try to get rid of all the rest of the snowmen here. I hear another one. I think he's well above me. Yeah, there he is. He's guarding the Grunty switch. Let's go ahead and get him out of here. Yeah, the Grunty switch is here. So we're going to go ahead and be very careful getting on top of here. We're going to hit that Grunty switch. And that will reveal the last Jiggy in Gruntilda's lair. So we now have access to all of the Gruntilda's lair's Jiggies. So now I'm going to go find the flight pad again. I didn't want to get that. I forgot that there's a Mumbo token right there after you beat that snowman, but that's okay. Honestly, if you have enough feathers, I wouldn't even bother like climbing too much on this level. Try to get rid of all the snowmen if you can. I think I hear another one. He's well above me. Yeah, there he is. The snowmen are the most annoying thing in this level. I'm gonna be honest with you. Go ahead. I hit his face. I hit his face, not his hat. And there's notes on this tree here. I know, I hear you, Eyrie. I hear you, buddy. Oh, how'd that not count? Oh, man, I hate these snowmen. These snowmen are so stupid. Oh, man. Okay, let's try to jump up here. That didn't count either. Oh, okay, fine. Okay, fine. Ugh. Now let's grab these notes here. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Go ahead and throw your snowball, mister. Okay, grab these notes here. I want to grab these feathers too, because I'm kind of low on... Oh gosh, that almost hit me. There we go. Oh, lordy. Lord almighty. Alright. Let me try again getting this. Dude! That's what I get for trying to take out that dang snowman. Alright. There we go. Gotcha. I'm gonna go ahead and just take out the other one while I'm at it. Because I just don't want to deal with these snowmen. The snowmen are the most annoying thing. I hate snowmen. Makes me hate them. But while we're here, in this area near Nabnut's house. There's one more thing with Nabnut we need to do, and that's we need to come up here, and you guys see this window that's protruding out of here. You need a beak bomb that. It didn't work? That's alright. That's okay. I think there's a flight pad around here. That's okay. We're gonna go. I'm just gonna go find another flight pad. I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so we're back at Nabnut's house area. What you want to do is beak bomb that window. There we go. And you kind of want to fly into it. The reason why is because there's a special item in there. I've been trying to get that, and I hit the edge of it, and it didn't count, and made me fall, and... I say fall as in, like, I lost my flight because of it. Gosh, just turning into this thing sometimes. It's just a pain in the butt. Oh, my gosh. There we go. We should be able to get in there now. There we go. But now we're in the actual attic of Nabnut's, and as you can see, it's, you know, it feels like spring in here. And Nabnut's, there was a whole horde of acorns in here, buddy. What's the problem? You could have gotten some. But up here is your last honeycomb piece. And now we have unlocked all the honeycombs. We got all the honeycomb pieces in the game. And as you see, I got an achievement for it too. So, we got every single one. Now, granted, one of the two, like a whole honeycomb piece, all 6 of those pieces, didn't count towards another health bar, as you saw. Even though I got all the honeycomb pieces, I did not get another health extension. Yeah, so like 6 of those are completely useless. You don't have to get them if you want to, you know, have max health. But for 100% sake, it's best to get them. So now we got all the honeycomb pieces, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. So I'm gonna backtrack to the beginning of the world here, because I kind of want to climb the tree as we go to see if there's any more items here, because I don't want to like be in the middle of it. So we're just gonna go ahead and round the bend here. I just didn't want to miss any notes if there was any notes around here. Go ahead and grab that golden feather, because like I said, I used a lot of golden feathers with that snare bear earlier. I ended up using like 5 of them. So, and the Zubbas earlier kind of took a lot out of me too, so. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and round the bend here. And start climbing the tree. Like I said, I don't think there's too much to get around here. I think we got all the stuff except those golden feathers over there, but it's okay. We're just going to skip them for right now. And deal with Mr. Robin Hood. Grubbin. Get him out of here. And if we come over here to where the Zubba's hive is, it's completely destroyed. But inside's another Mumbo token, so... I mean, I guess you could use the Mumbo token if you're really kind of scraping for Mumbo tokens. There are plenty of Mumbo tokens in the game, and I don't understand how anybody could not have enough for all the transformations at this point in the game. Unless you purposely just don't want to get them. I don't know. But yeah, there's a Mumbo token inside the destroyed hive if you want to get one. I'll just keep hugging the corner around here. And there we go. If we come over here to where the house is, I do believe, like I said before, there is something either behind the house or on top of the house. There's nothing behind the house, so I always think that there's something behind the house. Go ahead and get on top of the roof here. I gotta move ever so slightly so I can get enough room to get up here. Yeah, there's notes up on top of the roof here, so be sure to grab these. Okay, so we're sitting at 92 notes, so we only need 8 more notes before we've gotten every single note. I'm gonna jump down here. I'm trying to hit the attack button. Just because I saw him charging at me. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That was close. Oh my gosh. Don't scare me like that, Banjo. My gosh. Alright, so we're gonna keep going over this way. Be careful, ice physics and there's an effect here. So this makes this portion just a little bit more nerve-wracking than it needs to be. So, I mean, it's already kind of hard to go up these ramps. It's just, Now, I do believe there's nothing up here. Oh, there's a flight pad. There was a flight pad up there. I forgot there was a flight pad up there. Before we go grab those notes over here, let's go inside here. I don't think there's anything worthwhile in here, but I could be wrong. I think there's nothing in here but, you know, eggs. Eggs. I mean, I could always use for eggs, but I don't really need them at the moment, so I don't need to worry about them. And jump it this way. And finally, we could go grab those notes. I think those are our last notes in the level. And not only that, with that, I think that's like, well, no. We still need 4 more. There's 4 more notes left to get. So let's go ahead and grab these. And there we go. 96 out of the 100. Got ourselves an extra life. There's a Mumbo token here. I like how I keep saying you don't need to get the Mumbo tokens, but yet I still go get the Mumbo tokens. It's just there in case you want to get them. If if you're playing along and you still are missing a bunch of Mumbo tokens, you never know. I'm just showing you locations where they're at this point. So let's just jump over here. Yeah, there's our last notes. They're over there. But before we do that, let's go ahead and talk to Eyrie. Eyrie, mighty eagle at last, watch me as I fly into the sky. Man, your wings are really tiny, buddy. I have reward for bear friend. Here it comes. You watched me all these months pass by. You made me grow into the mighty eagle. I'm very proud of you, Eyrie. And with that is the last Jiggy of Click Clock Wood. We have gotten all the Jiggies of Click Clock Wood. Every single one. Yeah. So really, the only thing left to get are these notes here. So let's hopefully not fall down. We only got 2 more notes left to get. 1 more note to get. Jump up here. And with that, we got all the notes of Click Clock Wood. And at that means we got all the notes in general in Banjo-Kazooie. We got all the notes in the game. Every single one of them. And they got an achievement for getting all 900 notes in the game. So, yes. With that, we have 100%ed Click Clock Wood. Just to be sure, there's nothing else in here. Just double check. I do this every freaking season. There's nothing in here. There's just whiplash enemies. Nothing. I kind of figured. Everything's just a thing I have to double check. But with that, we look at our totals. Click Clock Wood is 100% done. We got all 100 notes, all 10 Jiggies, and both honeycomb pieces. So now we have completely 100%ed everything besides, one more thing. So with that, we're going to go ahead and just jump on down. But that's not the last thing we need to do here in Click Clock Wood. We need to actually return back to springtime because we need to get the bee transformation. Because there's one more Jiggy, as you guys saw when we unlocked the Grunty switch in this world. There's one more Jiggy that we need to get, and we need to use the bee transformation in order to get it. So we're going to go backtrack to spring now, and we're going to go get that transformation. Naughty, I already helped you. Why does this happen every year, buddy? Okay, so technically I wasn't wrong. We went back to spring, and as you can see, the plant is still up there. So you just have to come back to a previous season, besides winter, in order to get that Jiggy once you completely, fed it twice with water. I say fed, as a plant eats. A plant needs water. Jeez. Anyways. Ow! Stupid brambles. Anyways, we're gonna go inside the Mumbo's hut to get the transformation we need. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. We are done with Click Clock Wood. We just have to come back here to transform. Now, this should be the last time I have to ask for transformation. Mumbo, could you do me the honors? Can you transform me into a washing machine again? Please? No, he didn't do it. Ah, dang it. Well, that was worth it. I was just trying to see if he actually did the washing machine again. That's okay. Yeah, so we need to take this bee back to Gruntilda's lair, so let's take the trip back all the way back over there. Just to keep on flying. avoiding the enemies, like, because every time you leave a room, the enemies respawn. So, that's all fun and dandy. But yeah, that's pretty much, that's reason why I really consider this one, like, it's not as bad as Rusty Bucket Bay as in difficulty. My problem with this world is it's very time consuming. And if you die, it's very punishing. So, that's one reason why I really consider this like the second hardest level in the game. Just for that sake. But yeah, I still think Rusty Bucket Bay is worse level than this one. As much as I kind of dread coming to Click Clock Wood, because I'm going to be honest with you, I dreaded recording this episode because I knew it was going to take a while. But with the bee transformation inside Click Clock Wood, outside Click Clock Wood and Grunty's lair, we can use it to fly up here to where the Jiggy's at. And with that, that should be our last Jiggy in the whole entire game. I really hate that you can't do the Jiggy dance for this one, because you're bee. Yeah, we have now gotten all the Jiggies in the game. We got all the notes in the game, we got all the honeycomb pieces. We have 100% of this game at this point. We got 10 out of 10 for Gruntilda's Lair, all the stuff from Mumbo's Mountain, Treasure Trove Cove, Clanker's Cavern, Bubble Gloop Swamp, Freeze Easy Peak, Gobi's Valley, Bad Monster Mansion, Rusty Bucket Bay, and Click Clock Wood. So we have completely 100% of this game. We have everything at this point. But let's go ahead and come down here, because Mumbo's going to be like, oh, I can't use magic. You know how he usually does whenever you get too far with the transformation. We come over here, he's going to say, oh, Mumbo's magic gets weak. Mumbo magic get weak. Magic run out. I don't like stairs much in my lair. They always make me gasp for air. Ugh. Sounds like a problem, Grunty. But that's not the only thing we can do now. Now that we've gotten all the Jiggies, got everything, we can finally unlock this final note door. This note door only requires that you get 765 notes in order to progress, which is very lenient. You have to have majority of the notes, but not all of them. So, let's go ahead and unlock the door. And with that, that is the last thing that we need to do in Gruntilda's Lair. If we come up here, you'll notice that it'll lead us to this board. This is a special thing that we can do now that we've reached the end of Gruntilda's Lair. So, with that, in the next episode of Let's Play Banjo-Kazooie, we are going to hopefully get our sister back. So with that, I'll see you guys in the next episode.